Hey, what's up? Why don't you do me a favor and subscribe? Because I'll subscribe back to you, and as a result, we can both get 1,000 subscribers and maybe make more pennies. Anyway, I'm Coaster Cat, aka Roller Coaster Rider,
Hi guys, I'm Kay.
and we're going to review an Austin Alley episode. This one is entitled Moon Week and Mentors. It is Season 2, Episode 24, and the show kind of starts with Trish announcing that she's gotten Austin onto a show that's,
Austin and Ellie.
yeah, Austin and Allie as mentors on, well, it's part of Moon Week.
Right.
And on a show that's, I would say, is extremely similar to The Voice.
The Voice or America's Got Talent.
I would say it's more of The Voice because there are spinning chairs.
The spinning chairs. And they sang. They didn't do magic or acrobatic stuff and that. Yep, okay. I'll go with that.
So, they decide to, while they're walking around the set, they get a little girl named Lucy Gluckman kind of goes to them and kind of embarrasses herself. It's like, hey, are you Austin Dawson and Allie Moon?
Yeah.
Close.
Yep.
And she does a few things that Allie does, like biting her hair when she's, like, nervous and stuff.
Yep.
And, like, being a little,
Second guessing herself
clumsy and awkward.
Yeah.
Because that's how Allie was when she started. And then they find out that she was hired as a joke contestant.
She wasn't hired, she was brought on. You're not hired on
sorry, she was brought on as a joke contestant, which I do like how last year they got a kid with a parrot and the judges picked the parrot.
Yeah.
I thought that one was pretty funny.
Yep, that one did.
So Allie really wants Lucy to be successful. So while they're doing the audition part, which again made me think of The Voice, they were doing. There's a girl, then there was a guy, and then Lucy came on, and she was like very nervous, and she was like singing quietly. She was kind of
the audience couldn't really
like
hear her.
this.
Yep.
Like she wasn't sure of herself, and she was kind of timid. So they picked her, or Allie picked her, and what was funny was that the host, Trish and Des, and the judges were like, seriously?
Yeah.
Which we should kind of mention Trish and Dez's very minor subplot.
Yes, they wanted to be on TV.
So they held up a sign, they tried blowing up balloons.
Well, they did blow up balloons. Okay, so the sign that they held up for the middle coach.
No. What do you mean, for the middle coach?
The people behind them for the middle coach had a bigger sign.
John, Paul, John.
So they got on.
And
then the balloons, yeah.
And,
Des let his
Val,
fly up.
What was her name? Val... The woman. Val something.
I don't remember.
Anyway. Val Volcano. I don't know. Hollywood, take that name. I don't care. Anyway. Then they kind of like say like, come on, like Allie is saying, come on, you guys, I believe in her. Get on the Lucy train. Chugga, 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 chugga. Woo, woo.
Yep.
Which was also pretty funny. After Trish and Des were like, why did you pick her? And Austin was like, yeah, she's just the joke contestant.
She believed in her.
Mm-hmm.
Because when Allie first started, she didn't do very well either. So
yeah, they were saying that she was like goofy and awkward, where she was like saying triple hey, including saying what she was a mess when she started.
Yep.
Then they kind of go into the like rehearsals.
Yep.
Where Val was like saying, you've got to set a good relationship between the
coach and
the contestant. And she was like saying, so which one should I wear? Hey, can you see I'm talking to the camera? Now where was I? You gotta be nice.
No, I think she wanted to do warm-ups.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And then the second one was with Paul Jean, where that one was all about him like trying to like
the camera.
Love the camera, like
yeah.
You're beautiful. Have you lost weight?
Yeah.
And then with Lucy, with Austin Natalie, they tried to teach her with a few things, including like dancing, including Allie doing her signature dance, which you haven't seen the episode, but I have, and it's pretty funny.
Yeah.
Which Austin immediately gets in and saying, "So that's when I decided to teach her how to dance."
Yep. Yeah.
And then they said, but oh yeah, one of the things was like,
She always looked down.
no, it was at the beginning where it's like, we needed to build her confidence. I'm very confident, aren't I?
Yeah. And then they needed her to not look down.
So they put her head in a dog collar.
Cone.
Oh, okay, sorry.
And then they needed her to speak louder, so then they had Trish and Des yelling at her.
While she was singing.
Sing louder! Louder!
Come on, I can't hear you! Come on! Sing
louder! Yeah.
And then the final part was where they wanted her to be comfortable, so they were saying, like, I want her to be... where Allie was saying, I want her to be comfortable. Now let's change everything about you. Yeah. And then at the end of that video, it was also pretty funny where she was like, where Austin was saying, like, we think you're gonna love Lucy. Did I say it right?
Yeah.
And then the other two come out, and the one that Val's teaching changed her name to like Fiona Fox.
Yep. She had a tail and ears.
Didn't Val also have an animal last name?
I don't know.
Okay. Then Jean Paul got a guy to like have his first name and last name be like reversed. So let's see, what was it? Thank you, Wikipedia, for not saying the name of that person. But it would be like
forward and then backwards.
Peter Franklin Peter.
Yeah.
Also wearing a cape and like saying, "This is so unicorn! It's unbelievable!"
Yep.
And then with Lucy Gluckman, they had her come out as Lucy G, where everyone was impressed with how, you know, she wasn't looking I wouldn't
like herself.
Yeah, she wasn't looking. I apologize for saying this, lady. She wasn't looking plain. She was looking more like standoutish.
No, just like very pretty contestant.
No, but I'm saying earlier. She was like very
like she was going to the prom or to...
No, I'm talking about when she had glasses and ponytail.
Oh, yeah.
That's when I was saying she looked plain.
Yes.
No offense, ladies.
Yes.
Kay will talk to me off camera if I say something inappropriate.
You got it.
And so then she came out, and everyone was impressed with how she had, like, you know, transformed, and, you know, didn't have the pigtails or the button-down shirt or the glasses. And she was saying, well, I kind of liked my old look, but Allie said I had to change everything about myself.
And then Allie felt bad, and she was still on mic as she's talking, and
like, she was hired as the joke contestant. Or she
you
was
think
she
I'm
was
a joke?
No. And then Allie was saying to Austin, like, did I go too far? And he was like, you did put her head in a dog comb.
Yeah.
But that bit was kind of funny. I'm sorry. The dog comb part. No offense. Yeah. But I hate dogs. Meow. Because I'm a cat. Then there's a talk back at the end about, or backstage about, like, she didn't think she was a joke, but the producers put her on the show as a joke. And she was like, oh man, I'm this year's funny parrot guy. And so she...
But Allie said she believed in her and put her glasses back on.
And said, sing whatever you want.
Yep.
Because originally the song was Don't Look Down, but instead she sang, That's Just Who I Am, or This Is Me.
Yeah, one of those two.
One of those titles.
I'm not sure.
I apologize. Oh, we're gonna get comments. Um, let's not reveal the outcome or the final bit at the end.
Okay. It can be a surprise, so you should go ahead and see this one.
Mm-hmm. Uh, who was the MVP? I
It
would.
was either Lucy or Allie.
That's. Ugh,
Is that what you were
stop
thinking?
reading. Stop reading my lines in these.
You don't have them written down.
It was a joke.
I know.
But yeah, I would have gone with those two as well. Allie, usually she's kind of more of like a kind of more timid character. So with this one, kind of like being like overbearing and like, you have to do this, you have to be good, you have to do this, woo woo.
Yeah.
That one was pretty funny, and also, Lucy was also pretty funny. She's Sabrina or she's Maya on Girl Meets World.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know that.
And I said that so that way I can put Girl Meets World as part of the tagline.
Ah.
Or one of the tags.
Very good.
Did you have a favorite line?
Not really. I had a favorite moment when Allie was trying to show her how to dance.
Oh, yeah.
And she was just going all over the place with her arms and everything.
Okay.
So...
Audience, I guess I have to show her that video about, the first time we see Allie dancing. Spoiler alert, it's not exactly, ballet.
Yep. What else was kind of cool is when they let Austin sing at the end and he came crashing out of the screen.
I was going to ask you about music later, but okay.
Okay, sorry.
Apologize, it's a lot of popcorn. It's true. My favorite line, and it was where it was with the host, like, clearly trying to pad it, and it's like, the votes are in, and the winner is...
And then Trish yells out,
Just say it already!
Come on!
Which I think... I don't necessarily watch a lot of competition shows.
Slow. They're slow.
But is that what you think of during sometimes where it's like, and the winner is...
And then they pause for like 5 seconds.
We'll reveal...
It's like an eternity. Oh, we'll be right back after a commercial.
It's like... Ugh. Meow. Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry, kitty. So this show had 3 songs. There was one by the 2 sisters at the beginning. There was This Is Me, or That's Just Who I Am, by Lucy G. And then there was I've Got That Rock and Roll, by Austin.
Yep.
The first one wasn't really a huge fan of, but I did like the That's Just Who I Am, and I did like the I've Got That Rock and Roll.
Well, and the first 2 that came out to sing, I think they were twins or something.
Yeah.
They were last year's winners, so they came out to sing and try to give advice.
Which doesn't that happen with like The Voice, where they bring in last year's to sing?
In one of the last shows, yes, usually.
Okay.
With a hit that they're going to be coming out with, or a song that'll be playing on the radio shortly.
Now, I don't watch The Voice, but Kay, you do.
Yes, I do.
Did this show do a good job at parodying it?
In a sense, but I mean, The Voice, they don't see the people, they only hear them and turn around.
No, that's what they did. The chairs spun, remember?
Right, but when somebody is singing to get on the show, their backs are to the singer.
Yeah, that's how it was.
No, they were
yeah,
facing.
It was.
No, they were facing them.
Huh.
I'm pretty sure. Because they said if you like the person, then you spin your chair around.
Okay. Sorry.
We could double check, but...
So would you tell people to watch this episode?
Yeah, I think it was okay. It was good.
Mm-hmm. Anyway, we'll be back with another episode, and probably with the next episode, Kay will see things the alleyway. Or maybe she'll see another side of, I don't know, real life, if you know what I mean. Anyway, I'm Coaster Cat, aka Roller Coaster Rider.
And I'm Kay.
And keep on rocking. Bye.
Bye.